In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and ancient forests lived a young girl named Ayla. The village was peaceful, but Ayla was not. She walked fast. She spoke faster. Her thoughts raced far ahead of the moment she was in. Ayla believed speed was strength. She believed speaking first meant being smart, and she believed listening was a waste of time. At school, she interrupted her teachers. At home, she dismissed her parents' advice. Among her friends, she spoke louder instead of listening deeper. Whenever things went wrong, Ayla blamed the world. "They don't understand me," she would say. But the truth was simpler. She never tried to understand them. One afternoon, after ignoring a warning from her teacher and suffering the consequences, Ayla stormed out of the village. Her feet carried her beyond familiar paths, into the open fields where tall grass danced endlessly in the wind. Her chest burned with frustration. "Why does no one ever listen to me?" she shouted. The wind answered, not loudly, but gently. It passed through the grass, through the trees, around her shoulders. And then she heard it. "Ayla." Her breath caught. She spun around. No one was there. Again, the wind moved. "Ayla, slow down." Her heart pounded. "This isn't real," she whispered. But the wind did not argue. It simply continued, steady, patient, calm. For the first time in her life, Ayla didn't speak back. She sat down. Silence wrapped around her like a blanket. At first, it felt uncomfortable, almost frightening. Without noise, her thoughts grew loud. But slowly, something changed. She noticed the rhythm of the world, the way leaves rustled in conversation, the way birds paused before calling again, the way the wind never forced its path, but always found one. And in that stillness, Ayla felt something unfamiliar: peace. From that day on, Ayla returned to the fields. At first, she expected the wind to speak again, but it didn't. Days passed, then weeks. Still, she returned, because she was learning something important. Listening was not about hearing voices. It was about paying attention. She noticed how the river curved around stones instead of fighting them. She noticed how trees bent during storms, but never complained. She noticed how the wind touched everything, but possessed nothing. And slowly, the lessons began to form in her heart. The wind seemed to whisper without words. Those who rush miss the truth. Those who listen understand. Strength does not shout. Back in the village, Ayla began to change. When her teacher spoke, Ayla waited. When her parents advised her, she listened without interrupting. When her friends shared their worries, she didn't rush to respond. She simply stayed present. And something incredible happened. People opened up to her. They trusted her. They felt heard. One evening, her mother asked, "What changed you, Ayla?" Ayla smiled softly. "I learned to listen." Her mother hugged her tighter than ever before. Months later, the village faced a problem. A storm threatened to flood the lower farms. Everyone argued. Everyone shouted. Everyone wanted to be right. But no one wanted to listen, except Ayla. She listened to the elders. She listened to the farmers. She listened to the land. And then she spoke, slowly, calmly. Her solution was simple, and it worked. That day, the village learned what Ayla had learned from the wind. That evening, Ayla returned to the fields as the sun dipped below the hills. Golden light filled the sky. "Thank you," she whispered. The wind brushed past her gently, warm and kind. And in that moment, Ayla understood the greatest lesson of all. The world is always speaking. Wisdom is always available. But only those who quiet themselves ever truly hear it. Listening is not silence. It is respect. It is wisdom. and it is the beginning of understanding.
If this story spoke to you, like and subscribe for more videos like this.